What's going on, guys? Cultimush back at it with another top 5 GPUs of the month video, the best graphics cards for your money, and a lot has changed over the last month because Nvidia has started to get aggressive as fuck with some of their new promotions, so let's take a look at the top 5 GPUs of May. Starting things off with number 5, I went with the Asus Radeon R7 260X 2GB video card. This is a really good entry-level video card for $108. You can actually get it for a little bit cheaper if you decide to use the mail-in rebate. It comes with about a little less than $100, so that's a really good price. This is a great GPU if you want to put it in a build you already have. If you have a build that you use for emails, schoolwork, stuff like that, and you want to get a graphics card that uses very little power, but it can provide decent gaming performance, the R7 260X is not a bad option. Obviously, it's not going to max out every game at 1080p, but it can definitely game at 1080p and play a lot of games, even games like Witcher 3, Battlefield, Dying Light, Call of Duty, of course, all those kind of games. You can play it at 1080p, medium to high settings, and get 40 to 45 frames per second, and, you know, for $98, you really can't go wrong with this GPU. $108 if you decide not to use the rebate. A great GPU from Asus. This one also has a really solid cooler on it, so if you want to overclock it a little, get a little bit more performance out of it, you can do that, and it has 2GB of video buffer, which is pretty much very essential if you're shopping for graphics cards these days. You definitely want to get a 260X that has 2GB over 1GB. Number 4, I went with the XFX Radeon R9 270 2GB Core Edition video card. Solid video card from XFX, around $150 right now, and it's a great GPU for 1080p gaming. Again, just like the R7 260X, it's not going to max out every game at 1080p, but most games, say like Battlefield 4, Dying Light, all those games that I mentioned earlier, you're going to be able to play them at 1080p high. Some games even at ultra settings, like Battlefield 4, you can max that game out with the 270, but you're only going to get like 30 to 35 frames per second, but if you find that playable, hey, do that. And it's another GPU that doesn't use a lot of power, but although for this GPU, if you do put it in one of your current PCs that you use, you know, for emails, schoolwork, stuff like that, you're probably going to want to get a power supply as well, but solid GPU from XFX for around $150. Number 3 is the MSI GeForce GTX 960 2GB video card. Yes, it knocks off the R9 280X this month. Now, I always liked the GTX 960. Some people thought I hate on this card for no reason. No, I really liked it. I just thought the R9 280X was a slightly better value. But now that the price of this GPU has dropped, it's around $180 right now on Newegg, which is a great price after a promo code. And the best part about it is if you buy this GPU right now, the 960, you get a free copy of Witcher 3. That's awesome. Everybody's amped for Witcher 3. I mean, if you're building a new PC, chances are Witcher 3 is one of your top games to play, and you're getting it absolutely free with the GTX 960. So for that reason, the 960 dethrones the R9 280X this month. It's a great value right now. I highly recommend it. This one from MSI also has a great cooler, so if you want to overclock it, do that as well. Just a great value right now. The 960 is a steal. Number 2, I went with the XFX Radeon R9 290 4GB Black Edition Double Dissipation video card. About $255 for this GPU right now, and it's a very good GPU. 1080p gaming, 1440p gaming, you're going to be maxing out nearly every game and getting really great frame rates. One downside of this GPU is that it does tend to run a little hot, and it does use a lot of power at 250 watts, but hey, you're getting a lot of performance out of it, so it's worth it, and at a very reasonable price of $250. I think this is a great GPU from XFX. Great for gaming at 1080p or even 1440p. Number 1, the MSI GeForce GTX 970 4GB Twin Frozr video card. $340 for this GPU, and the great thing about this, just like the GTX 960, is that the GTX 970 comes with a free copy of Witcher 3, but it also comes with a free copy of Batman Arkham Knight. Value central with this GPU, so you're getting two of the most anticipated games of the year, two $60 retail titles. I know you can get them for a little cheaper, but stay with me for a second. Two games that have not released yet, and two games pretty much everybody's excited for, and two games that will also utilize the GTX 970 to its fullest effect. I mean, Witcher always looks great, and the Batman games, Arkham Knight is going to be a game that's going to be very difficult to run, but if you have a GPU like the 970, it's going to look freaking great. And getting those two games for free along with the GPU for $340, just a great deal right now. This MSI one also has a great cooler, so you can overclock it, and the great thing about the 970 is that it doesn't use a lot of wattage, only 145 watts, so that's really nice. Just a great value right now. You really can't go wrong with the 970. Free copies of Batman Arkham Knight and Witcher 3. A great value. $340. Really can't go wrong with this. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike. If you want to be updated whenever I upload a video, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a great day. Peace.